So you've regained consciousness. Good, good. You're looking much less pale now. I was starting to worry you might have taken your last breath. Me? Oh, I'm just the humble country woman who happened to save your life. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? This is Duvenkroon, the capital of Dregan. Do you not remember? There's a shrine a little way from here, near the village outskirts. There's always someone there, paying their respects to poor souls. This is my daughter, Kaspara. On her way to visit that shrine, she found you lying unconscious at the village entrance. Do you still not recall anything? Then let's take in some of the sights and see if that jogs a memory or two. Hopefully a pleasant chat awash in the atmosphere of Duvenkroon will resurface some of your heroic exploits. We'll start with the village and speak to some of the locals. Come with me. Yes, the winter winds call your name. Ah, looking down upon the fair city of Duvenkroon from up here always brings me such a sense of peace and serenity. Allow me to welcome you to our village once again. How unfortunate. Your memory loss. It means you alone are unaware of your renown. Dregan is known as the land of the dragons. As you adventure here, you'll find traces of those dragons scattered about. This village, Duvenkroon, is just one of such dragon-marked places. The name Duvenkroon itself means Dragon's Fang. Once you've finished admiring the view, follow me down that path. Dregan is known as the land of the dragons. Dear me, that look on your face. Your memories really have flown the coop. Ah, yes. I've put your belongings in the office for safekeeping. Up that way, at the top of these stairs, you will find a large building. That's where your belongings are being kept. Why don't you go take a look? Go on, go on. With these old legs, it'll take some time for me to follow you. Yes. I've put your belongings in the office for safekeeping. I knew it. I knew we'd eventually meet here. Ah, adventurer, you're here. Fantastic. I was just having a lovely little chat with the chief. Oh? Curious to know what was said? Well, we were talking about the Sherikans. The Sherikans were the toughest warriors in all of Drigan. Much like you, actually. I suppose it won't be long until you're off again on another quest. Before you go, I would like to perform a blessing for your journey. Come with me. Yes, the winter winds call your name. This stone pagoda has held within it the desperation of these lands for decades. It was here that I first saw you in my dreams. Well, aren't you going to offer your own prayer? What do you think, adventurer? You look much more refreshed now.
It's Nana!
Huh?
Yes, Nana, we are. Please tell us a fun story. It's been ages. What took you so long? We've been waiting for you, Nana.
Oh, my little llamas. You adorable things are doing well, I hope. You've been entrusted with an important mission to protect the eternal flame at the mountain where snow forever falls. That is your charge, and is yours alone to bear. There is not much time. You must make a decision. Will you, or will you not heed the call of the voices that beckon you? So, was that enough of an answer for you? You seem to have even more on your mind now. Why don't you take a walk around the village to collect your thoughts? Nana has a story to tell these little rascals.
Wait a minute. Can you repeat what you just said, Martha?
Kazaka wrought destruction on the kingdom of Ozeka, and the holy fire that consumed Kazaka originated from the mountain of eternal winter.
Where did it go after? Is there any more information?
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to know that?
Oh, for the love of you and that hot head of yours. Honestly, it's no wonder, Eden. Ah, bloody choppy. One of these days I'll burst a blood vessel just trying to...
Oh, you're already here!
Ah, you've come. Sit, please. I've been thinking it's time we changed our tactics. Otherwise, we'll always be playing catch-up with the blasted witch Elezra.
Do you know what me and my assistant had to go through in Ataraxian? You don't, because you were late. And why was that? Because you were downing 21-year-old Alejandro wine with Martha.
Ah, can you just pipe down, Miss Know-It-All? Be that as it may, I don't think now's a prudent time to go to your Lunakia.
Always lecturing on and on and on and on and on.
Do you remember the book that Elezra's minion had in Tarif? The holy flame, the Yenix, is capable of consuming even the mightiest of gods. However, the true form of the Yenix can only be awakened by the heart of Atamagia. All those who seek the Yenix without the heart will be consumed by its flames and burned to ashes. The heart of Atamagia is already in the hands of Elezra, and it's clear as day that she's waiting for us to blunder into another one of her traps. Knowing this, what we need now is an approach she'd never expect.
So, our next target is the Yenix.
We need to find the holy flame before she does. If Elezra's to awaken the 100,000 Ator with the heart of Atamagia, she'll need something to power such an enormous army with. But if we can seal the Yenix so it cannot be awakened again, it matters not that Elezra has the heart. All of her effort shall be for naught, and we'll have finally exacted a little revenge of our own.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
We'll be killing 2 Yeah, stop butting in, will you? Anyway, this is our plan, so will you join us?
There aren't any records indicating the Enix's whereabouts after Roseka. But if we head to the Mountain of Eternal Winter, its origin, we might be able to learn something.
Did you say you plan to go to the Mountain of Eternal Winter?
One does not simply walk into the Mountain of Eternal Winter. There was an explosion at the Sherikon iron mine. It's far too dangerous.
Why? Will Garmoth appear and roast us alive?
Do not frighten them, nor be so frightened yourselves. Are we not descendants of the Sherikons, the mighty dragon slayers? But since you mention the explosion at the mine, I should tell you of a dream that Nana Margot had. Pray, stay a while and listen. Nana Margot was once chief priestess of Dregan. Yet despite having healed 1,000 wounded, those of us who had lived through that great conflict were of the belief that her powers had still not yet waned. It is possible that she still has the blessing of the Sherikons, as she is occasionally able to foretell the future. But what caused Nana Margot to have a dream on that fateful day? Nana, of course, offered no interpretation of her dream. But hear me, young one, for I fear the dream foretold of another danger yet to come. What that danger is, no one can truly know.
The 6 witches that bloomed from Labresca's demise protected us from fearsome dragons and their fire. However, as flowers must wilt and fade, the witches sought a warrior of winter before they too would need retire. O warrior who shall best the witches' trials to stand atop the frosty peaks, bear great Labresca's treasure, the abyssal flames of Yenix which consumed even the gods, and confront the darkness. Come to the haven of slumbering origin at the mountain of eternal winter.
We'll be killing to stop butting in, will you? We'll be killing to stop butting in, will you? Anyway, this is our plan, so we'll...
The determination in your eyes is unwavering. Reminds me of my youth. Those who fear not danger are oft drawn to that place. I imagine you'll have no trouble finding someone to join you on your journey. Hear me, young one, for I fear the dream foretold of another danger yet to come. What that danger is, no one can truly know.
How's that for a lucky break? The day the savior of Serendia arrives, the retired priestess gets a vision. Now, if it should concern the 6 witches, I might actually know a thing or two. I read up a little on them, you see, in the Crypt of Resting Thoughts. The 6 witches of the Mountain of Eternal Winter sent the Yenix to Orzeka with Silverfrond, who himself borrowed it with the approval of the Golden Dragon Labreska.
What? How did you pull that out the top of your head? Been making deals with the Thornwood goddess, have you?
As if. Anyway, fortune-telling is like wordplay. It's easy to add meaning to the words once you know the outcome, but not vice versa. We know the Yenix was last seen in Orzeka, and that it may have been returned to the Mountain of Eternal Winter. But you don't really know with these records.
Ugh, you're as dense as a Valencian elephant and half as smart. Let's just follow the prophecy. Worst case, it spells our untimely demise. Either way, we've got to stop Alezra before she dooms us all to the haven of the slumbering origin. We'll bust the doors down if we have to.
Miss Know-It-All is right for once. It'd be best to pursue the legend of the 6 witches. I guess it's time we paid a visit to the Dregan mercenaries. Or rather, you paid a visit.
Assistant! It'll break your heart to hear it, but you'll have to go alone this time.
The Society of Equilibrium has summoned us regarding the Ataraxian situation.
Don't worry, Assistant. I'll continue my research on Eulanokia. You can manage without me, right? Our lives are in your hands, but no pressure.
Miss Know-It-All is right for once. It'd be best to pursue the legend of the 6 witches.
Looking to do anything specific? Beat up some marmots or maybe mess up some wolves? You know where my dad went? Where did he go off to this time? All mercenaries escorting the Sherikon Iron Mine investigators this way. Those heading to the Elton Snowstorm Guard post that way. Registration for the Tory Wood search team is over here. Oh, I was wondering when you would show up. It's been absolute chaos here lately. There was an incident at the Sherikon Iron Mine. But why has it got the whole Mountain of Eternal Winter in an uproar?
Hey, Odell! Folks are saying I need a pass to get to Ailton. The chief told me to get one here. Is that right?
Yup, that's right. I'll get you paired with an escort. Whew, I don't even have time to listen to the details anymore. A mercenary office could really do with some backup. What's that now? Are you interested in helping out? I love mercenaries! They're welcome anytime! This here is the best mercenary office in Dregan! You looking to do anything specific? Beat up some marmots or maybe mess up some wolves? You know where my dad went? Where did he go off to this time? How about it? Anything that strikes your fancy? No? Tell you what, I've got just the quest for you. Very hush-hush. Shh. Closer, closer. Up on the second floor, there's a person looking for someone to climb the mountain of eternal winter in their stead. As for rewards, the hired mercenary need only name their price. The finder's fee was quite generous as well. For some reason, my father was reluctant to take it on himself. I inquired as to why, but he wouldn't say. But you know the Odelphin guarantee, right? When we get a job, we see it through to the bitter end. And I'm not just telling you about this because I'm super busy. Nuh-uh. I trust you'll get the job done. And I'm not just telling you about this because I'm super busy. Nuh-uh. I trust you'll get the job done. And I'm not just telling...
Yo, so you've come! You're gonna help me out by climbing that mountain. Well, I gotta say, you look kinda young. Would you just freeze out there? What do I do if that happened? Oh, yeah, once more. Hey there, how you doing? So, you climb, right? Oh, come on, Lando. You know you can't go in so casual-like. I don't know anymore. Why am I getting so nervous about this? Anywho. Why is no one taking my quest? Is the reward not substantial enough? Hey, do you hike much? No. Do you perhaps do much mountain climbing? No, do you love mountains? Oh, that is worse! How do you do, adventurer? I am Lando. I seek a brave soul to venture forth and climb the mountain of eternal winter in my stead. Great! You'll do! Why so surprised? Jeez, people need more faith in each other, am I right? Here, take this pass. I'm fine without it, but you'll probably be chased off without one. The reward? Oh man, right to it. I like your style. Actually, someone else will be giving you your reward. Head over to Balak's altar. I need to go pay the finder's fee first, but I'll catch up soon.
curse. This is such a waste of my time. Why won't they let us enter? Don't they know how far I've traveled?
The explosion happened out west. How is it relevant to anything happening here in the east?
You know how many years we've been trading here? We can't just pack up and leave now.
Do you want to see me lose my job? How many times do I have to tell you? You need to go there and get your passes.
Ugh, this will seriously disrupt our plans.
Why are you being so strict about it? Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility, so just let me through, alright?
I see you managed to secure a pass despite the crisis. Mind cooperating with us and filling out the entry registry?
Not just yet. We need to make a quick detour to Camp Balix to get our stamp.
Camp Balix? You mean... the prince? To think we looked outside for help. If the chief finds out...
Haas, come on, it's me, Lando! Hey, when I get back, we'll grab some grub. On me!
You do know your sneaking around is probably already public knowledge in Dregan by now, don't you? Pass.
Alright, our first stop will be Balix Altar, but I should warn you, those who climb the mountain without first offering up a prayer, that's the last you ever see of them. Oh, you probably already picked up on this at the office, but this quest is a little secret between just the two of us. Got it? Right there! 100 years ago, a legendary climber was the first to reach the mountain's peak, the altar of Old Man Muhad Balix. That girl over there is a direct descendant of Old Man Muhad. At first, she was pretty upset about being sent to such a rural area. But I bet the sight of some handsome soldiers soon brought her around to the idea, if you know what I mean. If Old Man Muhad was still alive, I would have begged him to climb the mountain just one more time. Bet this is a strange sight to see, huh? Originally, there was nothing here but Balix Altar. But now we've got Dreganese, Valencians, and even Calphionians. And the person you will be meeting today is, drumroll, none other than... the Kingdom of Valencia's current ruling despot, Prince Baronnesser! What's wrong? Stunned by his greatness? I expected more clapping. What can I say? Your boy's got connections. So, you go first. Tell them you're with me and they won't kick you out. I've got one more person I need to offer a prayer for.